Floyd Money Mayweather responds to the tax evasion rumors that are currently circulating. He says men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Stay tuned. Easy work. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, make sure you hit that bell icon. Now we work it. Shout out to the Patreon patrons, the super chats, and the donations. As usual, I try to get you guys all the sides. When there's an issue going on, I had to hit it from all angles, pause, where you get to see the different responses, the different sides, and you get a splash of Ego's thoughts. So here's Floyd Mayweather. This is his verified account, and he's responding to all the issues. People saying he's ducking the IRS and he owes Uncle Sam. I made videos, and I'm just going off of what is being reported. The ESPN says he requested a tax reprieve and a payment installation plan, but Floyd has his own 2 cents. And again, this is verified, evident by the blue check mark, verified Instagram account. And you see a picture of three checks, which 24 million, 1 million, and 1 million. And Floyd says, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear, especially when it comes to media in this country. While everyone is counting my money and assuming the worst, these are the facts. Uncle Sam received $26 million from me in 2015. What else could they possibly want? I'm sure I would have been notified much sooner if there were any real discrepancies, right? Bottom line, everybody just wants to be a part of the Money Mayweather show, including the IRS. That's fine. You can crunch numbers all day, but in the end, my empire is rock solid and intact. Now calculate that. Hashtag TMT, hashtag Floyd Mayweather, hashtag TBE, hashtag Mayweather. So Floyd's showing receipts. He's saying that they did get money. Now, he made a lot of money in 2015, and I'm no auditor. I don't work for the IRS, so I don't know. I don't know how much that equates to, how much they were requesting, but you clearly see 3 checks, and it says of Treasury, so I'm assuming Department of Treasury, the Internal Revenue Service, and it's in the amount of 26 million. So if he made 220 million, that I don't know. You guys do the math. If you guys work in that field, you guys let me know if you think that's a sufficient amount. But I like this. I like Floyd responding, showing receipts, showing money, and kind of shutting people up, because a lot of people, they're writing articles and going off of what they said, and making videos, and he's putting his bid in, letting you know men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So there's a lot of people who are, this is also important, because even it looks like, based on the fact that there's 3 checks, maybe he was paying quarterly, which is something rich people do a lot of times, because they know a lot of times they'll owe money, so they have multiple, like over certain parts of the fiscal year, they'll dish out money and or have like a savings fund, a savings account for stuff like this, for when they made a lot of money, you know what I mean? And they're gonna have to shoot some of that money back. So I don't know. This might be it, because again, like I said in the last video, when you are wealthy, there's a lot of tax breaks that you have, and there's a lot of loopholes. Example, if you have LLCs, if you travel, like for example, Floyd Mayweather, when was the Olympics? I think it was in 2016, but this is for 2015. So hypothetically, let's say for his 2016 taxes, if that's when the Rio Olympics were, he can claim that on his taxes. Most likely, more than likely, he can take that trip, fly in the jet, the expenses of filling up the private jet and flying to the Olympics, and he could say, hey, I scouted some Olympians, Richardson Hitchin. I was looking at Shakur Stevenson. So that was a business trip. That wasn't leisure. So there's a lot of tax breaks and loopholes. I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to make it like I know everything about taxes, but I know there are a lot of loopholes and tax breaks. If you have LLCs, if you have businesses, you see this right now. This is currently strip club supporter. He has his own strip club, girl collection. So this is definitely something he can, all the fees associated with it, he can use that towards his next tax. Like, hey, I opened up a business, and you got a lot of freedom when it comes to stuff like that. So I just like the idea that Floyd Mayweather is responding to the issues. A lot of people have a lot to say, so you get to hear it from the horse's mouth. But the one thing that was for a guy like Mayweather who flashes money, like you see this picture, pounds and a few euros, right? It seems weird that he would be so brazen to not pay anything. You know what I mean? Now that you think about it, if you really think about it, for him to just be evading taxes like Wesley Snipes, the amount of money he makes. But you guys let me know what you think it is. There's Floyd Mayweather. And again, he's about to make a shit ton of money, especially if they kick off this press tour in the right fashion. That fight is going to be worth a lot of money. And there's a lot of people, I mean, they're talking about they sold out the Staples, the Barclays Center for a press conference midweek, right? Tomorrow it kicks off, and people have jobs. Some people are probably taking off from work to be a part of this. So again, all this stuff is big business, and it is what it is. He also, for the card, this is unlike, in my opinion, he had more A-side leverage. This is just my opinion now. He has more A-side leverage here than Pacquiao did, because the UFC, even though they promoted it on their UFC 213 or 214 cards, they were promoting this fight. It's really a Mayweather Promotions and Showtime deal, and they're kind of just making money with it, and they have to just kind of accept that, right? But when Mayweather was working with Pacquiao's side, which was top rank, it's evident because they put Jesse Hart top rank fighters, or they put Vasyl Lomachenko on the undercard. But there's no real people that I've seen from the UFC that are supposed to be on this undercard, if you guys get what I'm saying. Like, that's what lets me know that this is a Mayweather Promotions production, because how come they couldn't get some other UFC fighters who are willing to box and put them on the undercard? Because Mayweather's kind of running the show, his side at least, Showtime and stuff like that. So to me, I think he's gonna make even more money because he has a ton of his fighters, Badu Jack, Gervonta Tank Davis, Andrew Tabiti, or whoever, you know what I mean? He has those guys who are likely gonna be on, and that's still part of his imprint, you know what I mean? So I think people don't realize stuff like that. He's more of an A-side here than he was even with Pacquiao, because Pacquiao, whatever deal they worked out, top rank, got to showcase some of their fighters on the card too. But with this doesn't really seem like the UFC. The UFC has one major participant on the card, and that's Conor McGregor. Oh man, you know, AB. So Floyd Mayweather, he goes to silence the critics. He's showing receipts. Let me know what you guys think. That is the side, the Floyd side, the Money Mayweather side. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think this $26 million would be all that he owes for 2015, or do you think they would be requesting more? And I told you, this is how the game goes. Like, when people see you making money, everybody wants their cut. And like he says, including the IRS. Let me know your thoughts. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video. Like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.
How about this? You sparred Mayweather. What was that like?
He's just smart.
got cat-like reflexes, smart, and he's stronger than what everybody think he is. A lot of people think he's not strong, but when you get in there, it's hard to push him around.
You might fight McGregor. Break it down.
Nothing to break down. McGregor's an MMA fighter. He's not no boxer. Floyd didn't beat up on pure boxing. McGregor's not a boxer. He'll knock McGregor out. I'll stop McGregor.
What round?
In sparring.
What round?
Yeah, if Floyd want to knock him out, he can knock McGregor out in 2 rounds. He would fight with his chin in there, man. He's not no boxer.
How about you on Pacquiao? You fight? You a Manny Pacquiao?
Well, he retired, but that'd be a great fight. Manny Pacquiao, he's a great champion. He's a Hall of Famer, definitely.
What about the criticism you got for saying Pacquiao lacks fundamentals? You still stand by that?
Nah, I said my fundamentals are better than Pacquiao.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I got better fundamentals than him. That don't say Manny Pacquiao's not a great fighter. He's a Hall of Famer. But I think I have better fundamentals.
Okay. What do you mean by that? Like, what do you do different, I guess?
Like, just stepping over, just basic fundamentals, like using a jab. Like Manny Pacquiao, you know, his greatness, you know, he was kind of a, you know, like a loose cannon. Like he come forward and all heart. You know, he come head first. You know, with me, you know, I break my opponents down. You know, you can tell I'm thinking in there. I'm blocking punches. Yeah, technician more than anything.
What about some people are always looking for it? Like you've been putting on masterful performances. Yeah. Some people are always looking for that one thing to say. Some people say you get hit too much.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you say? What do you respond to that?
Man, after the fight, you don't see any bruises on me. You don't see any bruises, no knots, no red marks, nothing. So.
And you're wearing the watch too, huh?
Oh yeah, man.
That's how you look post-fight?